Welcome to Internet Quality Academy. The channel is for the civil engineer, quality control engineer, and the site engineer who are working in the project site. Every civil engineer, whenever they're working in the project site, they start their journey as a site engineer. This is the first stepping stone for them. But what is the duty of a site engineer? Whenever we are entering into the projects after completion our degree or diploma for the institutions, we are not well aware what we need to do whenever we are at the site. So this video is dealing with the what is the roles and responsibility of a site engineer working in the project sites. So if you are new at the site, or if you are a student want to enter into the project world, this video is for you. You will get the full information about the roles and responsibility of a site engineer. And if you are new in my channel, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notification. Start with first roles and responsibilities: project planning and coordination. Although we have the project manager, construction manager, planning manager, everyone is there in the projects, but as a site engineer also you need to give your input about the project planning and coordination, because you are the one who will work with the workforce, not the project manager or not the construction manager. So what you need to understand: what is the project goal and what is the project timelines, what is the scope of work, that you need to understand very carefully in order to prepare the project planning and coordination. So how we can make that one? Coordinate with the project managers and other stakeholders to understand project goals and timelines and assist in developing project plans and schedules. So first thing you need to know from the project manager, stakeholders and other people, that what is your scope and what is your goals and what is your timelines, and accordingly you need to understand what you need to do. And what you need to do, whenever you understand, then you need to give your input, that you need this manpower, you need this material in order to finish the project or finish the activity. So this project planning and coordination is a very crucial, because if you are making it a regular habit, you will be the master in planning and coordination, which is very essential for promotion as a project engineer, construction manager, and for the project manager. So this project planning and coordination is the responsibility of a site engineer whenever you are starting your journey. Next thing is survey and site inspection. Conduct site service to assist topography, soil condition, and other site specific factors, which means whenever we are started with the projects, we need to do the soil investigation to find out what is the soil condition and what is the soil contour of the area. So these things you need to be a part, because you need to know what is soil investigation, what the topography work, and what the contour diagram or the survey work. In order to get acquainted with this, you need to be a part of a survey and site inspection and perform regular site inspection to ensure compliance with the design specification. And regular site inspection also you need to be performed whenever you are working in a site as a site engineer. So survey and site inspection also an important part for the civil engineer. Then construction supervision. Now you are the main soldier. You have the material, you have the manpower. Now you need to do the work at the site. But who will work? You will not the work. Then you will work is the manpower or the worker or the mason, carpenter, fitter, exactly. But wherever they are doing their work or not as per the requirement, that you need to ensure by doing construction supervision on regular basis. Oversees daily construction activities, ensuring adherence to safety and quality standard. Monitor progress and report on construction status of the project management. Now, you need to understand what is your scope, then what you need to check whenever you are going at the site, as per the quality concern and as per the safety concern. Both the things you need to be very careful, and you need to be inspect whenever you are doing a construction supervision, because as a site engineer you need to give the feedback to your construction manager or the project manager that your work has been completed as per the project requirement or the project quality. But how you will ensure? You need to do the regular supervision. So construction supervision is very essential or important roles and responsibility for a site engineer. Next is quality control. Although now we have the quality control department, but as per the quality manual, the quality comes from everyone, not from the quality department itself. That means whoever working is responsible for the quality control. So as a site engineer, you are working with the labor, with the people, and you are the direct involvement. So you are the responsible for the quality control. How you can make that one? Implement and enforce quality control measures to ensure construction materials and workmanship meet standards. Then conduct inspection and testing as per the project specification. That means you need to be well aware about the material, about the manpower, about the requirement, so that you can inspect or you can ensuring the quality team. As a protocol, after your completion and after your checking, it will go to the internal quality team, and internal quality team will check and they will call the consultant or the client for the final verification. So the first quality point of quality control is the site engineer. So in order to maintain the quality, you need to know the requirement of the projects, material testing procedure, everything, so that you can check and you can verify that my work is as per the quality I have ensured, and you can hand it over to the quality control department or the client for their inspection. So this quality control also is a roles and responsibility of a site engineer. Then in quantity and cost estimation. Now, as a site engineer, you need to do the, suppose, the block work. What will be the area of the block work? And to do that block work, what will be the block number of blocks requirement? What will be the sand requirement? What will be the cement requirement? And what will be the block work accessories requirement? Who will do that all quantity and cost estimation? As a site engineer, you need to prepare and you need to hand it over to the construction manager for them to arrange the material and the manpower for you. So assist in quality takeoffs and cost estimation for material and labor, and monitor project expenses and report any deviation from the budget. That is a very essential, because every company is working for their profit and every company has the budget for every project. Now, if the project budget is exceed, that means you or projects is not giving the benefit for the company, and accordingly, the company will not give you the benefit. You will not get promoted. You will not get salary hike. So the budget also is very much important. So how you can make that one? Quantity and the cost estimation. You need to work with your construction manager or the quantity surveying department, that this is the quantity or you the cost estimate requirement at the site, so that they can also prepare the cost estimation. The next part is contract administration. Although we have the contract department, but as a site engineer, whenever you are working, you are the first version. You can see the project deviations or the quality deviation. Now, if this is happening, what to do? Assist in the preparation of review of the contracts, ensuring clarity on project deliverables and timelines. Manage contractual relationships with subcontractor and suppliers. See, project cannot be completed by yourself only. You have the subcontractor, you have the supplier, you have the client, consultant. So everyone is doing the business. So you need to be very careful for the contractual relationships or the contractual requirement of the subcontractor, supplier, everyone, so that the budget or the contract clause will not be deviate or variate, so that everyone will be in a same line, so that there will be no variation in the project. So this contract administration also you need to help, because you are the first point of checking that you are witness that the projects or the work is not as per the requirement. So you need to give the information to the concerned department for their necessary action. So this contract administration also roles and responsibility of a site engineer. Then communication and reporting. Maintain clear and regular communications with project teams, subcontractors, and other stakeholders. Prepare and submit progress report highlighting achievements and challenges, which means in day to day, you need to be very, very careful for the communication and the reporting, because if the communication is not proper, the project manager or the construction manager will not get the proper feedback from you. And if they are not getting the proper feedback, they will not take the action appropriately. So there will be chances the quality deviation or the time delay or the budget exception. So these things you need to be very careful. You need to very careful for the communication and the reporting. What is the communication protocol and what is the reporting matrix that you need to follow whenever you find any information or you find anything is deviating from the projects. So these things you need to develop, how to communicate and how to report effectively to the project teams or the quality team or any other concerned person, so that there will be no time delay, there will be no budget constraint, and there will be no quality deviation. So these things also you need to be very careful. Next is problem solving. See, in a construction, every time is a problem. Every time a problem. See, whenever I was in a site engineer, I will start to work and I need to do the dewatering. And that time that diesel generator was diesel pump was there, but there's no handle. The labor will not bring the handle. For the handle itself, I have to wait for 1 hour and it's a delay. So you need to be very problem solving skill so that there will be no delay in the project and or there will be no quality deviation. Address and resolve issues that may arise during constructions, such as design discrepancies or unexpected site condition. So there can be design discrepancies. How? There may be a thing something in the structural drawings or there's something in the architectural drawing, or there may be discrepancies in between MEP and the architectural drawing. Now if there's a discrepancies, you will find out what you need to do. You need to inform your construction manager that I find these discrepancies, so they will take the appropriate actions. Or unexpected site condition, whenever you're morning you're going to site, you see there is a water logging. From where it is water coming, you have no idea. You need to inform your site team or into project team so that that issues can be resolved, and collaborate with the project team to find practical solution. So always the problem is there. So the after coming the problem, you cannot simply say it is not my duty or I will not solve the problem. Project manager will solve and then I will work. So this is not a proactive approach. It is a reactive approach. And with this reactive approach, you will not get be benefited. You will not get promoted or you will not get salary hike. So what you need to do, you need to be very proactive and you need to find out the solution along with the concerned team. So the problem solving skill is very much essential for a site engineer. Then safety management. Ensure compliance with safety regulations and promote a culture of safety on the construction site. Implement safety measures and conduct regular safety briefings. See, in a project, we need to work in a height, concreting works, reinforcement work, hot work, cold work. There are a lot of works which has the hazard. And if you are not taken action on the hazards, the accident can happen. And that sometimes this accident is a fatal accident. And there is a injuries and there is a loss of human life. So how you can overcome this? You need to be a safety management plan. Along with your safety teams, there is a safety team who are making the risk assessment and they are making a risk management plan or the safety management plan that is called safe operating procedure. You need to be very well aware about the safe operating procedures and you need to implement the same things in the site in avoid to any safety hazards. And if you find anything hazard that may cause injuries, immediately you have to stop the work and you have to inform your higher authorities, construction manager, project manager, and safety team for their intervention. So this safety management also you need to be very careful whenever you are working as a site engineer. Then documentation and record keeping. Maintain accurate records of project activities, including drawings, specification, and correspondence. So you need to day, you need to submit the report either to the client or the consultant or your construction manager or the project manager that you have taken this much manpower, this much material, and your productivity is this. These things you need to be very careful whenever you are dealing as a site engineer, so that every day you need to submit the productivity report. Also, whatever the weather condition, what is the site condition, that also you need to be keep every day record. You need, as a site engineer, when I'm working, I always keep a duty as a site engineer diary. That diary every day, whenever I'm entering into the site, I first write down the date, then what is the weather condition, what is the site condition, and what is my activities, what is my material, manpower, and end of the day, what is my productivity. So that after 1 year, if my project manager is asking, what is your productivity, I can just simply show him the diaries that every details is there. So maintain that diary for the documentation and the record keeping, and prepare as-built drawings and documentation for future appearance. After completion the projects, we need to submit the as-built drawing to the client or the consultant, so that we also will out what is built at the site. So that also, what about the changes, you need to give the input to your concerned department so that they can prepare the drawing. So these are the things as a site engineer, is the duties and roles and responsibilities you need to be very careful whenever you are working as a site. These things, if you can make yourself a master, I can assure you definitely you will get promoted as a project engineer, construction manager, and the project manager. So be proactive and be focused on your work. You will get promoted and you will get salary hike. And if you find this information is useful, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notification. And I'm waiting for your valuable comments so everyone can be benefited. And if you want to know anything about quality control and the construction, please let me know. I will come with more content. And thank you once again for watching me.